Welcome to Leading the Follower with your host, Rebecca Benston. Good morning and welcome to Leading the Follower. This is Rebecca Benston, and I'm back with you for another episode of the podcast. Today we're on day 17 of our 30 Days of Hope. And I have an announcement to make regarding the book that we will be selling in the Higher Ground Books and Media shop. It will be available for pre-order. I think today it's available. You can go over and pre-order your copy, and soon you should be able to pre-order the ebook, the Kindle version, on Amazon. So that is something that will be available for you. It's just a compilation of all the different pins that we have been putting out this month for the 30 Days of Hope. And it's just little words of encouragement for you to get through each day. Today, the letter is Q, and as an example, Q is for make each day a quest for hope. So it's kind of just a nice little inspirational tidbit for you. And I don't get to use that word very often, so that's exciting. But anyway, and while you're at it, stop over at the website at highergroundbooksandmedia.com and sign up to be a site member so that you can share your praise reports and your prayer requests on the forum, and help us to build our community up so that we can pray for you and we can share stories of victory over the challenges that we face. It always helps to know that you're not alone in your struggles, and the more people that we can get to participate, the better it will be. So I hope everybody had a nice Father's Day weekend. I actually got to go and visit my dad in Kentucky. I don't get to go very often because my schedule is just terrible, and depending on what mood my car is in and my daughter's car, it just sometimes makes it difficult to get back and forth. And especially when COVID hit a long time ago, seems like a very long time ago, we just stopped traveling and stopped going places, especially out of state, because we didn't know what the requirements were here and there, and didn't want to get caught up in some drama over something ridiculous. So unfortunately, the amount of time we get to spend with him, and it just kind of dwindled a little bit. And then now, of course, we can travel a little bit more freely, but we're kind of at the mercy of our transportation and our schedules. So it was nice to get some time to go and spend talking with him and making sure that he's doing all right. I've been thinking about what my topic should be for today, and I took the day off from my day job today. Just trying to use a couple of days that I had before they expire this year. I will have been at this job for a year on the 26th of this month, and it's been a very interesting place to work. Very good people, God-oriented, and just a place where you can be comfortable being a Christian in the workplace, and I'm very grateful for that, for the opportunity that I have here. And I mean, never in my life would I have thought that I would have a day job that would be 100% writing. And that's exactly what I do. I'm a copywriter by day, and I do everything else on the weekends and in the evenings. And in any little spare pocket of time that I have, I work on things for Higher Ground Books and Media for the publishing company. And I've been doing that for about 10 years. I've been doing the Higher Ground work. And over that time, it has evolved from just being what I wanted to use to continue to publish my own work to a place where other people can come and have their work reviewed and looked at and possibly published. And it's kind of grown into a place where people can tell their stories. We don't accept every story we get, because right now we don't work with anyone who lives outside the United States, and we don't publish anything that is not within the guidelines of, glorifying God or having a strong Christian background. We just want people to acknowledge the reason for the successes that they have and the victories that they can celebrate. We want people to feel comfortable sharing their testimony and helping other people understand that they're not alone in whatever they're dealing with. Usually it feels like when you're going through something traumatic or something terrible, it feels like you're alone. It feels like you're very much alone and that nothing will ever be right. But I learned a long time ago, and you would think this would be an easy lesson to learn because maybe some people get this right off. But for me, I felt when I was going through some really bad things that no one would understand what I was going through, and that people would look down on me for having been raped and for going through divorce and through experiencing miscarriage and all of these things. And, I sat in on my first Bible study many years ago, and the one thing that stood out for me as we went around the room sharing things about ourselves and what had brought us to that particular Bible study. And it was very obvious that I was not alone in all of those things, that there were people just like me who had experienced the same combination of things, or maybe one or the other, or all of that plus some additional trauma. And they were all struggling to let God heal them and to get through the brokenness and try to come out on the other side healed and able to move forward. Everybody had the same challenge at the heart of it. Everybody was hurt and sad and had been through a lot. And the reason we were all there together was to learn more about how God can fix that and how He's willing to fix that for any one of us who stands up and says, God, I need you, and I need you to help me through this. So I think that's the reason why I continue to do what I do, and why I want so desperately for people to see the books that we have and understand that these stories have been shared in an effort to help you get through whatever it is you're going through. We have stories from people who were abused or addicted, people who were neglected or abandoned, people who've gone through all kinds of different things, illness, injury, drug abuse, just you name it. We've got all sorts of challenges represented in the stories that are shared at Higher Ground Books and Media. People who have healed from disease and, have struggled through cancer and other things and made it through. And all of them acknowledge God's hand in their healing and how He guided them through what they were going through. So that's what we really aim to put out there for people. And so, if you have stories that are appropriate to that theme, if you've gone through something and God has walked you through that and you've written a book about it, we would very much love to see what you've written and possibly publish that for you. We are not a vanity press, not by any means. We do traditional publishing through pretty non-traditional means, I guess, but it's becoming more and more prevalent to do print on demand, not only because it is environmentally friendly, but because it's just practical. There's no reason to have 100 books sitting around when you could just order them as you need them. So I've always thought it was a very practical way to do business, to do print-on-demand publishing. And it's more cost-effective, and it makes it possible for us to get more books out there without having to jack the prices up to where people can't even afford to read the books that we put out. So, that's just a little bit about our mentality. We want good stories. We want people to share their testimony. We want people who are genuinely interested in helping others get through whatever it is they're going through and helping them connect with God through their testimony, and so they can share their own. So anyway, I would encourage you to not only go over and see what we've got, pick up one or two of our stories and read them, and leave us a review on Amazon. And then if you've written a story, check out our submission guidelines and send your story our way. We would really love to add you to our Higher Ground Books and Media family. So with that in mind, I'm just going to keep it kind of brief today, because I didn't have much more that I wanted to talk about, other than we are working on several different things right now, just trying to make things better and trying to streamline our vision for everything that we're doing. And while we are not a vanity press, we do offer services for authors. Like if you are not interested in being part of our published authors, we also offer help with self-publishing. And our rates are extremely reasonable in terms of what other people are charging out there. I don't believe in charging sky-high prices to do this work. So I try to keep it as realistic as possible, because I've been on the other side of that, and I don't want someone to have an idea for a story and just not do it because the price is too high. Because there are some people out there who would just prefer to do self-publishing instead of sharing any royalties or, letting go of any of the creative, authority over your promotional materials and that kind of thing. So we can help with that as well. We do editing and proofreading. We do cover designs. We do formatting and getting it ready for publication on Lulu or KDP. And we can help you through the process. We can even do author coaching sessions with you if you just need someone to kind of walk you through from plotting your novel to promotions. So get in touch with us if you're an author who is looking for a way to get your story out there. If you're an author who's looking for a solid family to join to get your books out there under the umbrella of, a good Christian organization that can really embrace what you've gone through and help you tell your story, we would love to help you with that if we can. So all you have to do is email us at highergroundbooksandmedia@gmail.com with your questions, and we will get back to you as soon as we can. So let's see. For this Monday, I think that is quite enough. And I'm going to jump off here right now and enjoy the rest of my day off. Because when I am working, I am usually very busy, and this day was very much needed so that I can recharge before heading back tomorrow. But I hope you have a great day. I hope you have a great week, and that you will just stop in and sign up to be part of our forum, and just really check it out and see what we can do for you. We're here to help, and we love to tell the story. Thank you for being here, and God bless. Thanks for stopping by. Be sure to check out our website and blog. The blog is at www.leading-the-follower.com. Thanks, and God bless.